Do you ever feel like your mind is a loud room? You are trying to work or sleep, but your brain is shouting about yesterday. It is shouting about tomorrow. You feel like a passenger in a car that you cannot drive. It is tired, right? We all want to find the off button for our stress. We want to feel happy right now, not after we get a new job or more money. But we usually look for peace in the wrong places. What if the peace you want is already here? What if you are just looking in the wrong direction? Today, we are going to look inside. We are going to find a way to be calm even when life is busy. This is about you. This is about your freedom. Welcome! Today we are talking about a very special book. It is called Waking Up by Sam Harris. Sam Harris is a scientist who studies the brain. He is also someone who spent many years learning how to sit in silence. In this book, he explains that you do not need to be religious to be spiritual. He shows us how to train our minds to feel better. You will learn how to stop being a slave to your thoughts. You will learn how to see yourself in a new way. This is not about magic. It is about your awareness. By the end of this video, you will have simple tools to change how you feel every single day. Let's begin this journey together. Your mind is a storm, but you are the sky. Most of the time, we think we are our thoughts. If you have an angry thought, you feel angry. If you have a sad thought, you feel sad. It is like being in a small boat during a big storm. The waves push you up and down. You feel scared. But Sam Harris says we can look at it differently. Your mind is actually like the sky. The sky stays the same. The clouds come and go. Sometimes the clouds are dark and heavy. Sometimes they are white and light. But the clouds are not the sky. When you realize this, everything changes. For example, imagine you are stuck in traffic. You start to feel angry. Usually you just are the anger. But today, try to look at the anger. See it as a cloud passing through your sky. It is just a feeling in your body. It is not you. When you watch the cloud, it starts to get smaller. You are still the sky, vast, calm, and still. Today, try this. When you feel a strong emotion, say to yourself, "This is just a cloud." This small step helps you stay calm when the storm starts. The ghost in your head. We all feel like there is a self inside our heads. We feel like a little person sitting behind our eyes, looking out at the world. We think this person is the one who thinks and decides everything. Sam Harris tells us this is actually a trick of the brain. There is no thing called a self. There is only experience. Imagine you are watching a very good movie. For a moment, you forget you are in a theater. You forget about your chair. You only see the movie. In that moment, the you disappears. There is only the sight and the sound. This is the truth of our lives. When we look for the thinker of our thoughts, we cannot find one. Why does this matter? It matters because the self is often the part of us that is unhappy. The self worries about what people think. The self regrets the past. When you realize the self is like a ghost, the worry starts to fade away. It is like realizing a scary monster in your room is just a shadow. You can relax. A simple action for today: sit quietly for 1 minute. Try to look for the person who is looking. you will see there is just a wide open space. Happiness is here, not there. We often treat our lives like a waiting room. We think, I will be happy when I finish this project. Or, I will be happy when I am on vacation. We are always looking at the horizon, but the horizon is not a place you can reach. Sam Harris explains that if you cannot be happy right now, you will never be happy. Even on a beautiful beach, a busy mind will find something to worry about. Happiness is a skill of the mind, not a result of your luck. Think about your favorite meal. If you eat it while thinking about your bills, you do not taste it. The happiness is lost. But if you focus only on the taste and the smell, you are happy in that moment. This means peace is portable. You can take it to work. You can take it to the grocery store. You do not need anything extra to feel okay. You only need to pay attention. Today, choose one simple task, like washing your hands. Feel the water, smell the soap, be totally there. This is how you practice being happy without needing a reason. Breaking the spell of thought. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went there? Or driven your car and forgotten the last 5 miles? This is because we are usually lost in thought. It is like being under a magic spell. We are dreaming while we are awake. We are thinking about a conversation from 3 years ago while we are trying to talk to a friend today. Sam Harris says meditation is just the act of waking up from these dreams. It is like turning on a light in a dark room. When you wake up, you see the world as it really is. You see the colors, you hear the birds, and you feel your breath. You realize that most of your problems are just stories you are telling yourself. Those stories are not real. Only this moment is real. When you break the spell, you feel lighter. It is like taking off a heavy backpack you didn't know you were wearing. Try this today. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Every time you catch yourself thinking about the past or future, just say thinking and come back to your breath. It is a small victory every time you wake up. Being kind to your own mind. Sometimes we are very cruel to ourselves. If a friend made a mistake, we would be kind. But when we make a mistake, our inner voice is mean. We say, I am so stupid, or I always fail. Sam Harris reminds us that our minds are very sensitive. If you want to have a calm mind, you must treat it with love. Think of your mind like a garden. If you put poison in the garden, nothing beautiful will grow. If you use kind words, you create a space where peace can live. This is not being soft. It is being smart. A calm mind works better than a stressed mind. When you notice your inner voice being mean, stop for a second. Take a deep breath. Imagine you are talking to a small child who is learning to walk. You wouldn't yell at them for falling. You would help them up. Do the same for yourself. Today, when you make a mistake, say, "It is okay. I can start again." This simple change in your voice creates a big change in your life. Today, we learned that your mind is a powerful tool. You learned that you are the sky, not the clouds. You learned that the self is just a story, and happiness is waiting for you right now. You do not need to change your whole life to find peace. You only need to change where you look. This journey of waking up is a gift you give to yourself. It makes you a better friend, a better worker, and a happier human being. Please, be gentle with yourself today. If your mind is busy, that is okay. If you feel stressed, that is okay. You can always start again in the next moment. Each breath is a new beginning. I'm JT. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are always welcome here. I invite you to return to our Passport Motivation community whenever you need a moment of peace. Keep breathing, keep waking up, and I will see you in the next video.